Hi, it's Dwyer. It's October 29th, 2025. GamblersAdvisory.com, a free site. BettingAngle.us, a free site. Let's talk World Series Game 5. But first, remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Folks, Game 4 worked out for us. The video is still up. I believe the Blue Jays are still mispriced here. I know the Dodgers looked dominant last year in that World Series against my beloved New York Yankees. I know the Dodgers have a lot of stars. I know the Dodgers have a big payroll. Folks, they're not showing the separation in this World Series. Understand how important Game 4 was. For the Dodgers to win this series, they're going to have to win in Toronto. Right? The Dodgers don't have home field at this stage. So, the lines are so crazy right now for Game 5. Toronto is such an underdog that the bet I'm recommending isn't even a straight-up play. It's the run line. Folks, you're getting a run and a half. Right? It's the run line for Toronto. Right, folks? You're getting a minus 115 on that line. But understand what it means. If it's a one-run game and Toronto loses the game, you still collect. Let me repeat that. If the score is 3-2, if a pitching duel breaks out, right, in a series where Vladimir Guerrero is on a tear, isn't he? If a pitching duel breaks out and Toronto loses 3-2, you're covered because this isn't the money line. This is the run line. Right? You're getting a minus 115 on a team that's tied right now with the Dodgers 2 games apiece. Let's go one step further. I know people are looking at Blake Snell and they're thinking, wow, Cy Young's in both leagues. ERA below 2.5. Right now, hey, Blake Snell is an excellent pitcher, no doubt about it. Let's make a few points. He pitched already in the series. Got shelled. Right, I believe 5 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. Folks, he got shelled. It's worse than that. Look at the splits. Let me let you in on a secret. The Toronto Blue Jays of late have been on fire against left-handed pitching, including Blake Snell. Right? So you're betting on this game. You're betting on who's hot. You're not betting on a season. Right? So the line right now that has the Dodgers, again, overinflated. Right? The line doesn't seem to reflect the fact that the Blue Jays have already figured out how to hit Blake Snell. Right? Also, keep in mind, and it's a key factor in this World Series, the Blue Jays were down 2-0 in the American League Championship Series and then won 4 of the last 5 games. Right? The game they lost, they were competitive with the Mariners. And then, of course, things fell apart. They gave up a grand slam, etc. But this Blue Jay team is mentally tough. I don't believe they consider themselves the underdog. So, in this matchup, where they're going with a 22-year-old, right? In this matchup, where they're facing a 2-time Cy Young in Los Angeles, I like the run line. on the Blue Jays, right? But I need for everyone here to understand the risk involved. The Dodgers have had some guys asleep at the plate, right? Shohei Ohtani, for example, baseball's only 50-50 member, right? If the Dodgers wake up, if the Dodgers put up a lot of runs, if the Blue Jays lose this game by more than one run, you lose it all. That's the risk we're willing to take. I like the Blue Jays on a run line. I was very tempted to take the Blue Jays on a money line. But if you're going to give me a minus 115, I want to make sure, I want to maximize my chance of walking away with a win. Let's go one step further. You know, the Dodgers did something that was great for fans. They started Shohei Ohtani in a World Series game. But understand what that meant, right? Ohtani had just played an 18-inning game, right? So what that meant was that the Dodgers had to use their bullpen in Game 4, right? Folks, the Dodgers will be in trouble if Blake Snell gives up 5 runs in 5 innings, and the Dodgers then have to use their bullpen again, right? What Toronto has been successful in doing is forcing the Dodgers, when they're not pitching their ace, to have to use the bullpen, right? Just understand, if the Blue Jays can stay close, as they have been doing, right? 2 games ago went 18 innings. If the Blue Jays stay close and this is a 1-run game, you win on the run line bet. Those are my thoughts. Let me hear yours in the comment section of this YouTube video. Simply put, I think the underdog is mispriced, right? As I make this video, Yasavich, the starter for the Blue Jays, has a better World Series, this World Series, ERA, than does the Dodger starter Blake Snell. Yet you're getting a minus 115 on the run line, right? That's the play I like. Let me hear from you in the comment section of this YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by.